update with the pairings there. Nihal is playing against Hans. It's Arvind versus Arjun. Vidit takes on Murzin. Vishy versus Wesley. And Ray against Pragnananda. It's game time and it's the Queen's Indian defense.
Oh yes, transposed into Ragozin. Queen A4 check he goes. Knight C6, A3, a nice opening. I think usually you're trying to sacrifice a pawn here. Black goes Knight E4 and takes the pawn on C3, but you can choose to not take it as well, and I believe this is what Arvind does. A smart decision, because when you're playing blitz, you don't really want to be up in material and down when it comes to initiative. Much easier to play with initiative, so he tries to keep things balanced, solid, so he can make good moves faster.
And they've been really quick. This is all opening theory, well-known opening theory, that knight up in the center, opening up the bishop's attack against the queen. It gives you a double pawn here, but this is double-edged because yes, you've destroyed white's pawn structure, but now Arjun has the g file already. There's an imbalance of the minor pieces. It's exactly what Arjun thrives on.
Oh yes, and look at that. As soon as it thrives on, he pushed the h pawn. Yeah, let's go. I mean, I understand Arjun's sort of strategy here. If wherever the king is, I'm just gonna push pawns there and just see what sticks at the end.
And usually something does stick, at the end. And it's usually Arjun who's standing tall. H4 played, H5, H6 in the end. Very often in this position, white just says, my king is safest in the center. That pawn structure keeps it absolutely fine. I don't need to make a decision. It might even step up one square to allow the other rook to join the fun on the right side.
Absolutely, double pawns are great defenders, so this is why Tanya says feeling safe on the king side. There is no need to castle here. First inaccuracy according to the bar by Arvind here. He goes h6. Tanya, this feels logical to me. Why is this a mistake?
And Arjun does it.
Oh wow. Your prediction, OP. Are we gonna see Queen B1, Queen G1 and Queen G3, something like this?
I won't be surprised. I think first he'll move the rook to that file and then your idea might come into play, Sahaj. The only piece remaining in the attack, the two bishops are eye-lining, the king side, the two rooks are ready. It's the queen. It's all about getting the queen into the party now. The route that you pointed out makes a lot of sense. It's a maneuver, but Arvind has set up a c5 break. He's going for a central counter offense.
Oh yes, and c5.
Oh, rook takes pawn a threat? Is rook takes pawn? No, not yet.
Rook takes
Not
pawn.
yet.
Wow.
Not yet.
When Arjun is playing on the other side, you have to be careful. Queen B1, by the way, setting up for that Queen F1, Queen G2 idea in this position. We have that feature chart, a chat saying Arjun on fire, and absolutely 4 out of 4. He doesn't look like he's stopping anytime soon.
In the way he's playing, it looks like we might see an 18 on 18 right now, Magnus did a 9 on 9 in Grenke.
Wow.
There was a 7 on 7, the very famous, and for me, I think that is one of the absolute top results of chess that I've ever seen. I think it's still not surpassed that performance. Fabi 7 on 7 of the Singfield Cup. I wonder how far Arjun will go. Sahaj, by the way, Wesley so completely winning against Vishy. Can we quickly jump over to that board?
Yes, but now looks like Arvind is more or less back in this position.
And he pushes b5, Arjun does, attacking the rook.
And now the rook has to move somewhere, perhaps to c4. That's a good square then. But this could go the other way as well, because this king on d2 is looking a bit shaky to me. Queen a3 can jump in at any point, Tanya.
It's very tricky. It's incredibly tricky. Arjun is up a pawn, but suddenly the dynamics of the attack have shifted. It's Arvind on the push here. It's Arvind coming for the white king. Rook c2 ideas, queen a3 ideas, knight b6 eventually.
We are so.
And you know what Arjun's setting up? He wants to march the king all the way across to the right side.
Artificially castling, as they say.
But will you have enough time? Because there's queen a3, there's also queen h4 if you go too far towards the king side.
No, for sure, Arvind does not have enough time to calculate.
And he has to stop queen h4 apparently. Bishop g3 needs to be played right now.
Wow. Plays it.
Wow.
How?
Unbelievable.
How do you find this?
And you're so shocked because this is not an obvious move at all.
Because you're completely looking on the king, on the queen side, and here he is playing bishop g3 and trying to just look much more deeper in the position and trying to get his king safe with king f1 and king g1. And now Arjun is back on track to being 5 out of 5.
Arjun is back. With it, we can see in our power. We won't move there, but with it at the background, they're completely winning against Murzin as well. Arjun now pushing for the win. You can't trade queens. You're down a pawn.
He goes king g2.
And now the white king is completely safe. Just totally safe. The black knight offside from the attack.
And now he says, hello, your king is not safe. Mine is more or less safe. Is bishop h6 is a possibility in this position? He has to be careful.
He's going to triple up on the g line. Whoa, look at the speed with which Arvind needs to play now. He's playing on his final seconds. And that's when mistakes happen, and it did. He flagged. He wasn't able to complete his move on time. This is heartbreaking.